Go.
Hi, we're reading the Horizon Report 2016 K-12 edition, the technology adoption. I'm Savannah Barrett, along with Glenn Bridges, Lisa Byron, and Stephen Castile. I was looking at the report from the view of the standards for the ISTE standard for teachers of engage in professional growth and leadership. Increasing use of collaborative learning approaches is the part of the report that I read. And for the most part, I feel like gone are the days of just going to a training and sitting and listening to the presenter speak. Most of trainings that I attend, the presenter is the facilitator, and the teachers are in charge of their learning. The teachers are collaborating with partners and groups of people. And I always try to bring back to my class and to my school, my campus, what I've learned from my trainings. And in my class, I know that if I'm bored, I know the kids are bored. So I try to also use the collaborative learning approach as much as possible. Students are not only engaged, but are in charge of their learning as well. And it gives students another perspective to learn from. Someone might present an idea in a way that the student had not thought about.
All right, I'm looking at it from the point of the administrators. The ISTE standard for administrators, in my opinion, matched with the Horizon report. I found direct correlation between the two, and here are some examples relating only to the first section of the report, redesigning learning spaces. A few of the quotes that I found in there, more schools are helping to facilitate emerging models of education by rearranging learning environments to accommodate more activities. Educational settings are increasingly designed to facilitate project-based interactions with attention to mobility, flexibility, and multiple device usage. And the last quote is web conferencing, remote collaborative communication, collaboration on digital projects, and informal presentations. These quotes are related to the ISTE standards, section 2, digital age learning cultures for principals. Point C is they provide learner-centered environments equipped with technology and learning resources. And section 3, systematic improvement. Point A, they lead purposeful change to maximize the achievement of learners' goals throughout the appropriate use of technology and media-rich resources. These were just a few of the similar parallels throughout the Horizon report and the ISTE standard, ISTE administrators standards.
Okay, well, I too did look at from standards as from teachers' perspective. As far as redesigning learning spaces, as Savannah stated, gone are the days where teachers just went to professional developments and had boring trainings. We're all learning about making unconventional learning environments, such as our flipped classrooms and action-based learning labs. Everything is catered around making rooms that are pay attention to mobility and flexibility and multiple device usage. A lot of the classrooms in my school now are being outfitted with whiteboards and screens, so we can have conferences with classrooms across the country. And so the trainings not only do we require continuing training, but we do need to be taught proper usage and how to implement those in our everyday curriculum. The same thing with rethinking the way our schools work. There's a push to make learning more organic, and where there's no set structure, classes are flowing from one subject to another, and kids are able to move and interact with each other without a rigid schedule as we've had before.
And finally, I also looked at the Horizon report from the view of the teachers' ITSE standards. Teachers are continuously improving their professional practice, model lifelong learning, and exhibit leadership in their classroom. As far as the Horizon report that I read, it was the students as creators, and it focused on how educators can make their classrooms more technological advanced, and having them actively experiment in the classroom with the students using different models of technology. Also having teachers work with their classes to co-develop the curriculum that they want to learn. I attended a workshop a couple weeks ago, and the last session that I had was with a technology professor, and she said that the more the students are involved in the lesson plan development, the more engaged they are, because they're learning about something that they actually helped to create. And also, as far as the digital tools go, there are different apps that can be used as far as So Creative, Kahoot, Nearpod, Google Forms. All these can be used to help monitor exactly what the students are learning. Teacher can set up a quiz on Google Forms, and she can get the instant results on her computer, and that helps to know what the kids are learning and gauge how involved they are in the class. So that is the end of our video for this Horizon report.